everybody. Greetings from Philadelphia.
Wait, are we live now?
We're live now.
I did not even see the you're live or anything. Are you sure?
Yes, we're 12 seconds in.
Now we're live.
Now we're.
Oh my God, I got a delay.
Oh,
see, y'all already know this is how the show gonna start. Be ready for a good show.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so he's in Philadelphia. Greetings from New York. How are y'all? We were just being silly behind the scenes.
Oh my God.
I had a great birthday. Thank y'all. I'm like officially in your box. I am 40 fucking years old. I'm sorry I said that so early, but I am 40. 40.
How does it feel?
I mean, it feels great. I'm feeling fantastic right now. My back and my knees are in good condition. Not pristine, but it's good. And I'm also F Ninja free. That's always great too. But yeah, thank y'all so much. I had fun in Napa. I had my actual birthday here. I went out to drink. I didn't pay for anything on my birthday here. My friends tried to get me drunk, and they succeeded.
Good.
But it took me 2 days to recover.
Yes.
So yeah.
The recovery time at this age is a factor now.
It is. It is. I mean, that's why weed is just so much better, because I can't handle the alcohol a lot.
You can no longer do Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
No longer. No, it's you pick one day of the weekend to go out, and the other days are filled with different interest.
I'm probably not going to drink for a minute, but when I get my wine delivered from Brown, shout out to them, one of the only Black vineyards in Napa Valley, I'm definitely going to crack open a bottle.
What kind of wine?
Oh, so I got their rosé. Believe it or not, it's called Beetlejuice Rosé. But it's not spelled like, Beetlejuice, but it's spelled like Beetlejuice, Betelgeuse or something like that. But their rosé is the best I've ever had. It's not too fruity and not too dry. It's like right in the middle. And then they have this chaos. I'm sorry, y'all. I mean, we're talking about wine here, but
you just turned 40. You're talking about your birthday present. Why are you sorry?
I don't know, but
we talk about food. Half the show is food.
Okay, well,
always has been, always will be.
Thank you, and it's our fucking show too.
Exactly, so we're celebrating you, and I'm happy to be here for it.
Yeah, and I also got a red blend. It's called Chaos Theory. Like, I realized in Napa that I don't really dislike red wine like I thought I did. Like, I just love a full body cab, like a Cabernet or a nice red blend or something. But yeah.
I find I enjoy wine when I'm with people that know wine.
Yes.
It's because there's just so much crap out there. It's not like liquor, it's pretty easy to figure out, okay, which liquor you are and then which brand, because there aren't as many. It's Kettle One or Greg, whatever. But wine, oh my God, I get a headache trying to make a choice because I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
It's so many charcuterie boards that we had. Like, at every single winery, we had a charcuterie board. Like, the cheeses, the little crackers, the little meats, like the little honeycomb, like, and every stuff like that. It was so delicious. And oh my God, the Sprinter van that we've got.
You got a Sprinter van like the Housewives?
We got a Sprinter van. And I'm gonna send you the video. Like, I can't play it on social media because we got a little bit too wild on the Sprinter van. Someone's titties was showing. Yeah, someone's titties was out and they didn't realize it. But it was a fun time. It was stilettos, pumps in the club, booming in the Sprinter. And it just got a little, wild. But I will send you that.
Ah,
But there was some a little bit of drama because well, not drama, but there was some shade going back and forth because when you marry your friend group together, we had at least we had two Kenya Moores. Definitely we had two Kenya Moores on the trip. We had a Nini as well. And it was just a lot.
and heads up, y'all, this is why I wasn't there. You think I'm a person that you can mix with friend groups? Really? Really?
Look.
Because you know that question was coming. You know it was coming. So let's head that one off at the pass.
Why not? Yeah.
And also, I just got back from California. I was not trying to go again.
Right?
I was like, I've done this trip already. No, y'all have fun. But go back to the Kenya Moores.
Yeah, it was just a little shade here and there, and then someone needed to chill out for a bit. I had to because I have one friend that you always have that one friend that you just have to give a disclaimer for because they can be a little spicy or they can be very opinionated. So you just got to give that warning to people. And sometimes they just got to get checked their damn selves because we're all adults. All adults.
That is true. Where you're like, okay, I was watching both of you go at it, so I'm not refereeing on this one.
Right. So yeah.
Like when that heifer, your old trainer, when she just came out her face at me.
We talked about
and you were
her.
just like, oh my God, you don't know who you're saying this to. And I was just like, oh no, she's not going to get that reaction unless I'm paid. Like, I'm not on stage right now. Let her be rude. And it was rude, but I was just like, I'm not going to let you muss my pearls.
Yeah.
But that was a pearl muss moment.
Shout out to my trainer too. Like she does love the show, but the thing is and also shout out to her because I was in the best shape of my life. Best shape of my life.
You've never been out of shape.
Well, sort of, kind of.
I've never seen. Now you've seen me thin. You've seen me not so thin. You've always kind of stayed the same. I balloon up and then I whittle it down.
Do y'all want to hear the story right quick before we get into hot topics?
Why not? I want to hear it.
Well, no. About you and my trainer.
It's a short story.
It is a short story because you did make it short. You made it short. Thank God. So we were in Harlem and this was at the Boxers, I believe, in Washington Heights.
Sure was.
Yeah, it was the Boxers at Washington Heights. I was with my friend Brian, I believe. Was Brian there?
I love Brian. Brian is consistently nice and consistently warm to me. I love Brian.
Yeah. So we were outside, I believe, and he came with my trainer. We're not going to say their name. And my trainer is someone that needs a disclaimer because she is very forthright. She is very direct and very opinionated. She is a Jamaican woman. And look, when she got me in the shape, she was like a black female version of Mr. Miyagi. Like, seriously, I would be on those bars and she'd be like, suck it in. Like, because, you have to,
tighten the
core and everything like that. Your core. So yeah, Alex comes out because I was meeting him there. He has his cigarette. Who cares? Carrie Bradshaw smoked. But yeah, like she came up to him and this was the first interaction, y'all. Like, I think you extended your hand, but then she was just like, oh, smoking. That's bad for you or something like that. Now you can fill in the story because I'm going from my memory.
I really don't remember because it was so brief.
Right. Like she said something very judgmental to
She
you.
said, yeah, she said something about my weight, or yeah, she said, because she's a trainer, she said something about my weight. And I was just like, I just looked at you and I said, I'm going to go home now.
Then no, you went back inside, right? Or
I
no?
didn't even go back inside. I left the premises because I'm not going to argue with a lady. And also, I haven't done anything to you to get, like, this is our first meeting. So I'm like, okay, whatever's going on, this isn't about me. So I'm just gonna go because I'm not about to get into it with you. And you're asking me for a reaction. And I'm not the 2, the 3, or the 4. So you know I ain't the one. So rather than get into it with you on Broadway and 49th, I just went home. I sure
Well,
did. That's
I
why it was
will
so great.
say, I will say this was Alex pre-pandemic. So this you really did hold your mule. You held a few mules back that day, and I'm really glad for that. I'm really glad for that.
I know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away. And
Right.
I was just like, I'm not. Like, the thing is, I am not a combative person in any sense of the imagination. I'm very non-confrontational, but because I am that way, people will try to push me. So the second I feel that first push, I'm like, okay, let's go. You want to be passive aggressive? No, let's be aggressive aggressive. I'm like Jackie Christie. Let's just fight. Let's just fight. And you've seen when I get there, it's like, okay, all right. It's never what anyone didn't ask for. Whenever I'm there, it's all no, somebody started and they started with the right one on the right day.
Yeah, and usually when Alex is like that, I'm not Kim, Kyle Richards, fleeing out the door in my little cape, fleeing out the door. I just run in the other direction. But anyway, that was story time, y'all. So going into hot topics, I will say, first topic, you finally got your wish. You and others finally got their wish, and just like that has come to an end, as well as the story of Carrie Bradshaw.
No, do that for the writer's room. Don't do that for me. Do that for the writer's room that wrote these horrible stories for, like, I just.
I mean, it just started getting good. Like episode 10, did you just see episode 10? And spoiler alert, because somebody got mad in the comments last time. They were just like, oh, Christian spoiled it.
It's
4,
Saturday.
3. Look, some people got mad that I spoiled the drag race winner or something like that.
It's Saturday.
I know, right? But
Like,
yeah,
we love y'all, but this is a hot topic show. How are we not gonna, like, oh my god, my brain is breaking. We have to talk about what happened on the shows to give you the hot topic show that we do. That's part of it. So you know you're getting a spoiler when you tune into us because we cover everything that happened over the week.
right. But she finally got rid of Aiden. And I tweeted after the episode that this was the most Sex in the City episode of the season. And I'm like, just when it's getting good, we have 2 more episodes left, and that's it. Finito. Like, I thought we were going to at least make it to the 30-year mark, like 30 years of, and just like that, Carrie Bradshaw. I really thought we were, but I feel like.
But like all good stars, it died at 27.
Was it 27? Oh my God. Was it 27? It was 27, wasn't it?
Welcome to the club.
Oh my God. I might have to steal that and put that on Twitter. But I'm kind of disappointed. Like, I wanted them to at least have one more like season to wrap everything up. And now it's like we're just getting a 2-episode rush job, it seems like.
Now I'm going to Respectfully disagree. I feel like the character Carrie Bradshaw would always leave off midlife where you fill in what happens with her and the rest of the girls. I feel like we came into their life mid-story. We're gonna leave it mid-story. I don't feel like that's a show with a quote unquote ending. This is where we are in our life. Like when she got married, it was like, okay, and then you imagine what went on from there.
I just think we're in just like that. Like season 1, I thought it was great. I thought it was great. They did a good job without having Samantha there. Season 2, I think that's when it got kind of like dicey. And in season 3, I think they lost the way for a bit. Like there were just a couple mishaps. Like first and foremost, I think as a Miranda lover, I think they could have laid off what all has happened to her. Like someone called her, she's now a homeless lesbian interning at 50. Someone said, I was just like, oh my God. And then 2, why did we bring Aiden back? I didn't like Aiden in seasons 3 and 4. Like leave him in the past. Like we never needed Aiden. And then that whole wait for 5 years thing, that was insane. Insane.
Exactly. Like his son wasn't going to be just as nutty boo in 5 years. But none of the characters were themselves.
Charlotte was great. Charlotte was great.
I feel like,
and Carrie Bradshaw has always been Carrie Bradshaw. We just didn't realize back then that she got on our damn nerves. She always been making poor decisions left and right. Left and right.
You know what? But when you're in your 20s and your early 30s, they're not poor decisions. That's life experience. Now, at this age, when you know better, it's poor decisions.
We still be making mistakes in our 40s, and we'll find out in our 50s. People are asking me what my shirt says. It's Daria, like my favorite animated series of all time. Also, a big mistake was the insertion of forced diversity, I want to say. Like LTW,
Mama Joyce wig.
That Mama Joyce wig, you really ruined it for me because I can't take her seriously anymore. But like, she's not even in the group.
I didn't put that wig on her head and call it macaroni. Don't blame me. Blame wardrobe. Blame her. She's the one that consistently put it on like she was working for Tyler Perry.
The only new character that fit in seamlessly was Seema. Like she was a great addition to the cast, but unfortunately, like LTW, great. She was a little side character. You know, Charlotte met her, like basically a black version of Charlotte, almost. But I just don't think it worked. Like her whole storyline, I don't care. I do not care. Can we get back to like the main 4 characters? Like they could have cut out all her scenes. I wouldn't have missed it. They already dropped the other heifer from Morning Show, and she was on there for 2 seasons. She just literally disappeared, vanished, and that was Miranda's friend.
Went upstairs like Judy.
I just don't understand who was in the writing room. Like, oh, we need to give Charlotte a black friend. We need to give Miranda a black friend. We need to give Carrie. We need to give her a person of color. Somebody. We need to fit it all in. Like, just give us authenticity.
It was okay to tell a white story about white people. They also exist. They have friend groups. And it doesn't make them racist that, oh my goodness, 3 white women are friends. Like that, I think that was the problem.
Mm-hmm.
And then Shay, who was like, let's just get.
But they shoehorned it in. It was
no, a shoehorn means that it goes in easy. That was a jam. That
No
was a
lube.
shoe. That's what a shoehorn is. It helps the shoe go
Oh,
on. This was just jamming it, just crushing it into its already stuffed drawer.
no lube. It was like a broomstick
Oh,
up the. It was a broomstick up the ass for the audience.
oh,
It really was. That's what
glittering.
for real. But I don't know. I'm gonna miss the show a lot. I mean, I care so much about these characters, even if it was like, not that great this season. I still wanted to be on the ride. I still wanted to be on the ride. And I just thought that it would at least go up to 30 years of Sex in the City instead of ending it at 27. But Aiden, that was such a big mistake. Such a big mistake. He's not even sexy. At least the writer that she's with, he is sexy. I even thought Big was sexier than Aiden.
Nothing sexier to me than a dead man with life insurance. Nothing. That is a true turn on. But my thing also with Aiden is, and I think that's going to be the theme of this episode, dignity. Dignity. How are you with this woman? Because the only reason I'm here is because her husband is dead. I mean, that is the true definition of a second choice. He's dead. That's the only reason you're in that nice ass apartment. He's dead. He's dead. I couldn't think. I would be mid-stroke. He's dead. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I have dignity.
There's already people on social media like giving their own fanfics of how to end this show. Someone said, the perfect ending. It's a Soho night. Carrie Bradshaw does her signature run across the street on her way to an 8 p.m. reservation.
Wham!
And then she's struck by a city bike. Her Manolos go flying. She wakes up in the hospital. It's 2004. The last 21 years were all a dream. Like, some people are trying to find a way. Like, I know someone else said that, like, Samantha, it was all a dream to her. Like, and just like that was like Samantha's dream when she was in a coma. Like, it's like too much. It's too much for me. But I really hope they end with some dignity for these characters, because I really think they did not think that it was going to end after season 3.
I think they knew. I think they were seeing the audience was slowly waning, and they weren't talking about the ratings. But I think like that hate watch had kind of worn off.
The ratings are good though, like huge ratings, but the creators decided to stop. Like, did you see what he wrote? He said, the Sex and the City universe is coming to an end. While I was writing the last episode, and just like that season 3, it became clear to me that this might be a wonderful place to stop. I don't believe that. I think they just was like, you know what, y'all? Like, I think because Carrie, I'm about to call her Carrie. Sarah Jessica Parker is an executive producer too. I think they just had enough of y'all complaining about it. And they just like, you know what? Let's just stop. Enough. I don't think he wrote it then thinking, okay, this is going to be the last episode. Because if we really liked it, we would have had a season 4. Kim Cattrall knows she need the check. And I got to hear her side or something like that. I don't know. I refuse to think that Sarah Jessica Parker is the bad guy, because it's just one person. Not everybody, is a liar. Like, if they're still on her side,
they're on the side of the check.
Well,
they're on the side of the money. I'd be on money's side too.
Well, I will definitely be watching. I'm going to miss these women, and they're going to live on forever. So it's fine with me.
Well, in more HBO news, Gilded Age has been picked up for season 4. So Cynthia Nixon will continue to get a check from HBO. She's like, look, y'all can drop this show if you want to. I'm on the new runaway hit.
Well, she's like almost an EGOT. She will be fine.
I remember her from Murder, She Wrote. You know, she did a Murder, She Wrote as a teen.
I did not discover Cynthia Nixon until Sex in the City.
Ah.
Yeah. And when I discovered Sex in the City, I was in college. Like, it was right before the movie. Like, I finished all of them, and it was like a year before the movie came out. That's why I was so excited that there was a movie coming out. I never watched Sex in the City while it was on air.
Oh, I grew up with it. I grew up with Sex in the City in the summer, and Oz in the fall.
Because I think just like around that time, that's when this is like a little bit of Chris's business, but that's when I was actually like really sexually active. Like in high school, I was just like a kid, you know, like I was worried about video games and shit like that. I wasn't worried about grown folk shit. I was worried about grown folk shit when I got to college, and I was just like, oh shit, like life is life right now. I need to like, you know, these ninjas ain't shit, everything. So yeah, that's what made me gravitate towards the show. That's why I didn't watch Golden Girls, because I was a kid back then. I didn't care about that shit.
I watched Golden Girls. Why did I watch Golden Girls? Oh, because it's one of the greatest shows on earth, and that's why I am the comedian I am today.
Okay. Well, I have not watched The Gilded Age. I feel like, is it really that good?
No, 5 million people just tune in on Sunday nights because we have nothing better to do.
I would take that that seems more believable.
It is that. Oh my God, it is so good.
Okay. Well, I just don't like period pieces. I'm sorry. Is it just the what is it? Is it just Bridgerton?
No, God, no. Like it ain't Bridgerton. It ain't Bridgerton. It gives it's different from Downton. It's different from Bridgerton. She's her own girl.
Okay, I'm gonna just have to take your word for it.
I mean, go on and miss out on Meryl Streep's daughter. Go ahead, miss out on Christine Baranski. That's fine. Felicia Rashad's here, but you know what? Turn your nose up. It's okay. It's okay.
I didn't turn my nose up. I'm just turning my neck around the other way.
Hold on. You are Dorothy Down.
Dorothy? Which one is that?
Oh my God. And you are watching episode, my
Is that the oldest one?
No, that's not the oldest one.
Oh, is Dorothy? No, it's not. I know Blanche. Sophia is the oldest one. Oh, yes. Dorothy is the monotone chick. I mean, woman.
I mean, I wouldn't say monotone. She has a deep, gravelly voice.
Oh, B. Arthur, that's her name.
Yes.
All right, yeah. Look, I'm sorry, y'all.
She's hard-hearted Hannah, the vamp of Savannah, GA. I'm like, you're going to watch an episode and then you're going to call me, and I look forward to that call. When you say, I didn't know B. Arthur had this personality before me.
You know what? When I get closer to the Golden Girls age, maybe I'll take an appreciation to it.
Oh, God, somebody tell him.
They were all in their 30s? Please tell me they were not all in their 30s.
Oh, God, somebody tell him. Somebody tell him, because I can't tell him. If I tell him, it's going to hurt his feelings.
Anyway, we're going to move on to our next topic.
You're closer than you think.
Whatever. Anyway, we're gonna get to our final thoughts on the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16. This month of August, my channel is going to go through it because 3 of the shows that I've been reviewing are off the air now. So no Basketball Wives, no Atlanta, and also no Next Gen NYC. All I have is Real Housewives of Miami. But anyway, I'm looking forward to season 17. I hear that they're going to start filming like later this month, so they're not going anywhere. I thought, like, if I had to grade the entire season, I would give it like a 7.5, which is better than season 14. It was better than season 13, as well as 15. Like, the last 3 seasons of Atlanta was not great, and I think people forget that. Excuse me.
I give it a C.
Mm.
I'm just going to give the season a C. Am I looking forward to season 17? Well, Kenya won't be there. And I think it's time to let Kenya go, to let some of the older wives go, and get, like, honestly, Portia could go too. Like, I would say I'm not interested in seeing Portia's life anymore. I don't want to see her neglect her child and put her child through getting to know men as her father, and then they run off. And you've done it once, you'll do it again.
I think she'll get back with Dennis.
I wouldn't wish that on someone. It may happen, but I wouldn't wish that on someone. If somebody told me that's what I had to wake up to every day, I'd clock out. I would clock the fuck out. I'm like, where's my time card? We're done here.
But season 17...
Dennis?
Well, I think that season 17 is for Shamia to redeem herself. I think she's capable of doing it. Like, she needs the course correct. She needs to get a stylist. She needs to get on it. She needs to stop caring what Portia thinks about her.
Well, one, if she thinks that Portia thinks, she's already behind the 8 ball. 2, there is nothing. Now, you can. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm going to say that before I say this. I don't think there is anything to do to help Shamia. I think that some people are just born to be second place. I don't think the thing is, Shamia doesn't have charisma. She's a lovely woman. She's talented. I'm not saying she isn't, but I just, no matter what you put her in, the clothes will wear her. She's Michelle to Beyonce. She just doesn't have it.
Stop it. I think, first of all, what I disagree with,
it in a room full of women that have it, that can put on a burlap sack and walk down the runway and work that garment. Shamia just isn't that girl. And it doesn't make her a bad person, but she just doesn't have that factor.
There's so many things I disagree with you on. Like, first and foremost, to be second banana, you can still have charisma. I mean, look at Kelly Rowland. I mean, if we're going to go to the Destiny's Child route, yeah, I said it. Now, Michelle Williams, she has stepped into her own. She is being her own person. She is phenomenal on Broadway. And she gives it now. So the whole, you're the Michelle of the group, I don't even think it applies anymore.
Did you not see the reunion? Because I saw the reunion and it applied.
Really? I thought they all was in sync with each other.
Well, honestly, we'll get to my disappointment about that little reunion later.
Oh my God. Are you for real?
Yes.
I thought they did great.
You just take anything that heifer hands you. I swear she could hand you a used piece of toilet paper and you'd still take it and treasure it.
Whatever.
Whatever that heifer give you, you just lap it up. I'm tired. Dignity and standards. My thing is, these are true vocalists. I wanted them to just stand there and give us like a good minute 30 of them singing together.
You
Because
can't
they
always
can
get what you
sing.
want. You can't always get what you want. Life is not fair. You got to pay for
I'm
that.
paying for the ticket. Why the hell else am I showing up?
Well, you need to go to a show first. Put some money in her pocket.
Well, I would have if that guy hadn't stolen my ticket money.
Well, yeah, there's that. But
I tried. Like after that, I'm just like, you know what? Maybe it just ain't meant to be in this lifetime.
And Beyonce's worst album is better than 90% of what's out there. Beyonce's worst performance is better than 99% of concerts out there. So I'm sorry. Like, I refuse to be a hater on this good day.
I'm not a hater. I'm saying y'all got to damn together. Let's hear the vocals again. Like we're here to hear you sing. Y'all can actually sing and sound beautiful together.
That was a surprise performance.
Surprise. And surprise, we didn't hear shit.
Oh, whatever. They did a little sprinkle of stuff. They're not gonna give you the whole entree. They gave you a little bit.
For what? They ain't getting back together. What you saving it for?
I'm gonna clip this because they are definitely getting back together.
Oh God! If they get back together, great. I would love that. I think they sound beautiful together.
Okay. Well, you see how we just went off the rails just now? We were talking about Atlanta, but you brought up Destiny's Child first. I was just continuing the conversation.
And because this shows you how interesting Atlanta was this season. This shows you the value. Child, let's just talk about a group that hasn't been together in 20 years rather than that sorry-ass season.
I don't know. You know you're the shit when you cause all this conversation. So, yeah.
Yeah, conversation about the lack of performance.
Oh, whatever. That don't even sound
all
right.
All they did was walk down the runway together and walk the hell back.
And that's all they need. That's all they need to do. They did a little oohs and ahs.
Who are you, Tamar Braxton? I expected more from you. And then when is Blue gonna start singing?
She don't need to.
Why not? No, get that heifer album.
She is 13. Well,
Monica was 17. Get that heifer album. She was 17, 16 doing like this and like that. I'm gonna move her. Get her an album.
So for those
we
of
saw
you
Willow Smith failure. I don't want to see that again. Get that heifer album.
Have to go through chat. You see what I have to go through? It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, because to say Beyonce giving a bad performance, I don't want something's going to happen. Lightning's going to strike you dead on this during
when
this.
Did I say Beyonce gave a bad performance? I never said that. I said the little heifers from Destiny's Child. I wanted to hear them sing. All they did was walk around like they was models.
Well,
that was cute in those horrible outfits. Oh my God.
Yeah, we're going to continue because he's just.
Why does Kelly have on chaps? Jesus. I don't know. To me, chaps just, they don't look comfortable.
Oh, Lord. Anywho. I think we're done with Atlanta, y'all. We'll see y'all for season 17. I'm definitely sure we're going to all hate watch Potomac together. They're coming up. Speaking of hate watch, I'm sure you saw Carlos King's interview with Chantel, who hit him up for an interview. And I just didn't hear anything of substance from her. I heard a lot of excuses. I heard a lot of blame put on Jackie, but not on Dub, because according to her, they were both absentee parents and her grandmother raised her during her adolescence, but she has more smoke for her mom. And look, I'm not defending Jackie because clearly she is a horrible mom, but you had a horrible dad too, it seems like. He just got away with it because he wasn't there. And when he was there, he was just like, oh, well, I'm here now. I'm being nice. I don't know. I think her dad got off scot-free, and I don't think that's fair to put it all on the mom. That's what kind of stood out to me.
Well, Jack, like, I don't think that she is as angry with her father as she needs to be for allowing her mother to continuously abuse her. But
Well, she
Jackie
said
was
verbally
the
abuse,
abuser.
not actual like physical abuse.
So it's okay to just, completely
No,
berate
I'm
this
not,
woman
I'm not
day after
saying
day, as
that.
long as we ain't hitting her. You see, I'm going to stay likable. I'm going to stay likable and I'm not going to comment because I have some choice words
For who?
for Lottie Dottie everybody. But Jackie, oh, that just Jesus is keeping me from saying it.
Yeah, and then
Jackie, you deserve what I'm not gonna say, but Jackie, you motherfucking deserve. Chantel, if you're going to beat go on and beat that bitch. Beat her for every day, beat her for every slight. That was the problem. You let her steal on you. If you was gonna attack her, you just should have gone on and beat the bitch for everything that she had done to you. We could have understood that.
Well, also, I don't understand that she had all this trauma and dislike for her mom, but she still went on her platform. Like, what did you expect? Like, if you did not come on this show to resolve, you came on this show clearly for revenge, and it didn't work out for you. It didn't. Because the majority of the audience is still on Jackie's side, and that is insane to me. But we can only judge what we see. And the audience saw basically that Chantel was more so the antagonist in this situation.
And that is how Jackie let it look.
And I'm not saying verbal abuse isn't bad, but the way that Chantel was speaking, I thought something else happened that was very like on the grounds of this is just awful. So yes, I understand that verbal abuse is terrible, and I'm pretty sure maybe Doug was in between the two. But I'm just wondering, like the dad. So I feel like just sometimes the mom who's actually there, gets more of the brunt than the father who isn't there at all, at all. That's all I'm saying.
I get that, but Doug was not hurting Chantel. And
He
so
wasn't there.
he wasn't there, but also that means you're not causing me pain.
Exactly. So I feel like he was just the lesser of two evils. So it's just like, oh, well, full force. And then the story's not adding up. Like,
I mean, but then we also got her other daughter that's been saying she ain't shit. So now we got your new daughter saying, this ain't Jackie's first time at the Bad Mother Rodeo.
mm-hmm. But I'm really sad that she's now a meme, and that will go down forever on the internet. Like you getting swung on by your mom. Like
you came on Basketball Wives as a grown heifer. That's your stupidity. Mm. You could have ran your mother over in the privacy of your own home. You should have put Visine in that heifer's water. You should have put the bitch in the ground. But oh no, not you. You want to go on television and hash it out. That's what you get.
We got to come up with a better result than death. We really do.
The way Jackie treated her, the ground.
We don't know.
Put the bitch in the ground. I'm telling you right here, right. I had a parent that did the ground. The ground. And nowhere but the ground.
Hey, Jay Lee in the chat. Good to see you. Black YouTubers supporting Black YouTubers. I love it. We're going to move on because we're going to move on to another topic that won't result to someone being in the ground. Project Runway premiered. And it is amazing television. I am now full force in. Like, that is how you do it. I felt like I was watching the old 2000 show. They were tearing them designers up. Shout out to Law Roach too. He is perfect for that show.
Oh, that's why I'm not watching it.
He's so good on the show. And Nina Garcia
he's
is
hard
back.
to look at.
I don't know. He's great. Nina Garcia is back. Heidi Klum is back, spicier than ever. I love Christian Siriano.
But why? Like, okay, I just can't do stylists that look a mess themselves.
He's fabulous. I'm sorry. And he's really nice in person. That's a persona. But I heard from people that know him, he is very nice in person. It's just, I don't know. And then if you saw the episode, some of those designers deserved it. And then Utica from Drag Race, I'm not sure if you know her because you don't watch Drag Race like that. Know them, I'm sorry. They are competing and doing a great job. So if you watch Drag Race, you'll enjoy this too. I think Michael Kors is going to be a special guest judge.
God, nobody even wants your shit. Jesus Christ, Michael Kors. Michael Kors. Oh, what in the TJ Maxx hell is he doing there?
Well, anywho, it's on Hulu, Disney Plus, Freeform. I highly, highly recommend it. The first 2 episodes are up. The designers are great too. Like, it's such a great, well-rounded cast. Like, I enjoy it so much. I look forward to it. I almost want to review it. Almost, but I just want something where I can just really just enjoy it without having to make it work. Make it work. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't turn my brain off like that.
I don't know. Did you used to watch Project Runway?
No, I mean, I could no longer watch a show without reviewing it in my brain.
Okay.
It's not possible.
Gotcha.
And it's like once you take art appreciation classes and then you look at art and you start dissecting it because you know all you look at it differently. I will be reviewing Project Runway just to make fun of La Roach.
Oh my God. And he's so good in it too. Let me move on.
I wonder how much he makes, because if I had that kind of money, I'd have gotten my face done.
Well,
he's walking around looking like Jerry Mouse. Why?
And Tyler Perry a little bit.
I'm
just saying.
You know, that is proof that God loves me. I don't look like Tyler Perry. That is God's love right there. That is God's love. That is God's grace. I feel highly favored because that could be my face. I came this close.
A mess.
I'm just trying to put on the Clark sisters.
I'm trying to move on before you wish anybody else in the ground. Well, this ain't gonna help either, y'all. Shannon Sharp has been.
Oh my! Ooh, Lord! I know his kids is kicking themselves because again, somebody else should have front tire, back tire. Front tire, back tire. I know his kids are like, Jesus Christ. All the fathers that die of prostate cancer early, and we had to get this who lived so he could piss our fortune away on a dumb white bitch. Well, a dumb white bitch. 23 million of my dollars to a dumb white bitch. I'd rip him limb from limb. But he wouldn't have to worry about shit else.
Yes, and Alex does this without the need of Celsius, by the way. I need Celsius just to keep up with Alex. But yes, back to the topic at hand. He's being sued by a woman who went viral at Usher's concert, and she claims it was defamation and emotional distress. She is suing for $20 million. And Chad Ochocinco is included in this as well, so it's not just him. Will she get the money, though? Not sure, but Tillman went viral in April after participating in a fan engagement moment at Usher's concert. Um, Following that, Tillman says the defendants made and disseminated false and defamatory statements suggesting that she was married and that her husband was filing for divorce due to her participation. She's actually not married, nor is she currently going through a divorce. She said the defendants' false narratives were shared widely across their platforms, reaching millions, despite my clear and public reputation of the false narrative. Tillman, a global director at the RHOA16 Cultural Center, maybe that's why. Yeah, she might got a case. Says she went on national media to clear her name. The defendants continue to post the defamatory content across their social media platforms, adding she made numerous efforts to contact the defendants to request the removal of the false narrative, but these requests were disregarded. They said it made significant harm to my character and reputation, and she's suing for $20 million.
Famous people cannot talk about non-famous people.
Yeah.
It's the rule. We have the mic. When you have the microphone, what you say, like, you have to be very, very careful because you're affecting people's lives.
Well, Emma Walker said they took it down, but the main thing is she probably just wants them to settle so they don't take it to court. So she still will get paid. She won't get paid. That's why you got to aim high. Just like with that guy suing Tyler Perry, aim high. Aim high. Like, look, if a celebrity punched me or something like that, I am going out and I'm suing them for $50 million. $50 million. Ooh, I hope I run into Chris Brown and curse his ass out and he swing on me. I hope he swing on my tall ass because I will lay out on the ground. It don't matter what I said to him. I will sue his ass. Anyway, you see how that works? And he'll settle for maybe 100,000, maybe 500,000. It doesn't matter. It depends on how severe the injuries are.
Yep.
Ooh, and if you got a witness too, and if you got it on camera.
And it's like, it's also very easy, like when you have a platform, to not talk about people that aren't famous.
Right.
But like this heifer was not like national news. And then to come up with this narrative about her where she's like, I'm not married. Why are these famous people lying on me? Like, no.
Right. Well, how would you explain the famous suing other people, like say Cardi B and Tasha K? Like, was that a different? I'm asking your opinion on this one.
Oh, because Tasha K is she's something of a like she's like the Inquirer. So you can't put out like even though Tasha K is famous, you still can't put out lies.
Okay. Gotcha.
Just plain old lies. Like, I can't get on here and say Chris Diggins is a dragon. He's a dragon. He's 80 feet long and he breathes fire. I can't do that because you're not.
Right. I'm just saying, like, because we could talk about famous people,
but we're also talking about what actually happened. We're talking about what has already been put out. And we're only talking about our opinions on these issues. We're never saying like, oh, well, we're saying that, okay, you went to this guy's house and you slept with it. We're not saying that. We're just talking about, oh, well, you had a baby. So clearly you had sex with this person. That's what we're talking about.
Gotcha. Well, I hope that woman gets her money from Shannon Sharpe. Just run his pockets. Like, it is what it is. He did not listen to Monique when he had her on his show, and now his pockets getting ran. She warned him.
I mean, ran through.
Yeah, and he got fired.
His entire NFL career earnings to that heifer. And I bet you a fat man, bet you a thin one, he on a payment plan because most people don't like, even when they have that kind of money, it's not just lying around in an account ready for you to pay people. That's investment. So he got to pull money out of his investments, but he going to be paying that heifer for the rest of her life. Probably.
And he also got fired from his job as I'm about to say CNN, ESPN.
And that was 6 million a year.
Mm, mm, mm.
6 million a year.
Crazy. Oh, also to the Chris Brown stan in the chat, I was just kidding. I was just kidding. It was a joke, Mika. Someone said pick someone else, leave Breezy alone. I'm like, what? It was just the first celebrity that came in my head. Okay. Anyway.
That was always settling something.
And also, I think I told y'all the story that Chris Brown like kind of cussed my manager out. I told you this story, right? Yeah, because he's really a dick in person. Like, God forbid a woman try to tell him what to do because he was outside smoking at a hotel pool or whatever. This was at should I say it? This was at the Dream Downtown. I don't work there anymore, so I can say it. This was at the Dream Downtown, and it actually happened. She asked him to, I love how you just leaned in. She told him to stop smoking, and he said, would you like me to pull my dick out and piss in the pool or some shit like that?
Oh, Lord.
Right, exactly. He did not, take kindly to that. But yeah, he's a jerk in person. Just from, I've never met him in person, but I just hear that he's a jerk. Anyway, moving on to something very curious that people are very angry about. So the whole Sydney Sweeney ad with American Eagle, I just saw this, and this poor girl, like, she was crying a few years ago about why people are so mean. So I can only imagine how she is now. But she literally said something about the offspring and the jeans. My jeans are blue. Like, the whole comparison with jeans, but some people took it as white supremacy. They took it as she's white, blonde hair, blue eyes, my jeans are superior. That's what they took it as. And I'm just like, y'all, like, this is how I'm just speaking for myself. Y'all gotta relax. You're a bigger fish to fry. They're a really bigger fish to fry. Like, I did not give a shit because I'm not even sure if it was even meant to be that way. I just thought they were just like, oh, okay, jeans. I was on a podcast I worked on. It was called In Those Jeans. Look at it. It's on Spotify right now. We were talking about ancestral genes in the Black community and how we can't, find our ancestors. But I'm just like, damn. I just think people took it like way too seriously. And who the fuck is shopping at American Eagle? No shade at all. But you might as well just. Are we shopping at Aeropostale? Like, no, who's shopping at American Eagle?
I saw an Aeropostale a few months ago, and I was like, oh my God, I remember going there in high school.
I just didn't think the backlash warranted like this much. Like, I get it. I get how it can seem, but who the fuck is shopping at American Eagle anyway? And American Eagle jeans? Jesus.
I think that's the biggest point. If you're shopping at American Eagle, I'm not worried about your opinion. I'm not worried about you. You're not.
I just think there's just so much going on right now that we need to put all our forces into what's going on clearly in DC right now. And I actually just made this tweet that because someone was saying, like, how they cancel the funding for the PBS and stuff like that. I'm just like, right now, like, because everyone was saying we need to be concerned how the media is slowly being, removed. And I'm just like, well, the issue is The working class are just trying to survive right now. They can't focus on anything else besides trying to provide, put food in their mouths and have a roof over their head. The rich don't care at all. And everyone in between, they have their heads in the sand, just trying to get distractions from what's going on right now. So until we all get together, ain't nothing gonna change. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. Sorry about that that little realistic talk right now, but I just wanted to say where we are right now.
No, it's true. When I saw the commercial, I was just like, who's watching commercials in 2025?
Again, who's shopping at American Eagle in 2025?
Who's shopping at American Eagle? Who's watching commercials? I got YouTube Premium.
People in the chat, hands in the chat if you shop at American Eagle. Come outside. We ain't gonna do nothing to you. We ain't gonna do nothing to you. I'm just curious. I want to do a poll. Who still shops at American Eagle? Hands in the chat. I will not judge you. We will not. Chat, do not judge them. There's some people.
I'm this Old Navy performance fleece.
I will go to Old Navy before American Eagle. I'll get me like a throwaway shirt or like something to do chores in, go to the grocery store in.
Remember when you would get that American flag 4th of July shirt every year to watch the fireworks in before wearing an American flag was racist?
Yeah.
The fact that our flag is racist kind of says everything we need to say.
Right. Well, let's move on to our WTF story of the day, because it definitely involves something I've been sipping on this whole live, and it's the Celsius recall. So if you haven't heard, there has been a recall on Celsius's because I believe High Noon is definitely in the same corporation. And they just issued a recall after discovering that a packaging mix-up led to some of the alcoholic drinks being poured into the Celsius drinks. So, somebody at the factory dropped the ball, and they have the same packaging supplier. So they accidentally sent over empty Celsius cans to High Noon's facility. So let's see. They said no illnesses have been reported, but drinking one of these mislabeled cans could result in accidentally consuming alcohol. Ain't no alcohol in this, but I probably wouldn't care.
I had a High Noon.
Well, it's the same packaging. So they sent the empty cans from Celsius to High Noon, and they were filling it up with High Noon. So I think I would be able to tell the difference between a High Noon and a Celsius, though. But I get it. Like, what if you're a recovering alcoholic and you accidentally drink that? That's a big lawsuit. Ooh, that's a big lawsuit. Oh.
Or if you got a DUI.
Right. But, I feel like that's the next lawsuit coming. Like somebody was, a recovering alcoholic and they drank one.
I could see that. Let's see. Conspiracy. Those ads were great. The 90s ones were the best.
Yeah. And I mean, who can forget you in the hood now, baby?
Yes. Oh my God.
Anywho, y'all, I mean, this was a fun episode. Oh my God, look at Lil' Kim. Crazy. And this is not edited. This is recent, unedited. Man. Wow. Anyway, I just wanted to show y'all that. This was an off the rails episode.
It's an off the rails month, and it's just getting started.
Yeah, I was like, the month just got started, but this was fun. I'm trying to see, do I have my see you sooner then? I mean, I'll see you sooner than Shannon Sharp's next lawsuit.
And I'll see you sooner than Chantel sees a mother's love. Bye, y'all.